Hi guys, one of your constructed response questions on the final will be to create a line of best fit for a set of data. So I wanted to go over how you did that on the calculator, and it will be on a poster we have on the wall. So just a reminder, you start off, stat, enter, and I already put this table into my calculator, okay, into list 1 and list 2, and it doesn't matter which lists it goes into, you just need to remember which one's list 1 and which one's list 2. And let's go ahead and see just a reminder of how to make the scatter plot. And you would go second, y equals. You're going to hit enter and you're going to turn it on. So I need to hit enter while the cursor is blinking on. Okay. I'm going to arrow down. It's already on scatterplot. It already says use list 1 and list 2, which I did. So then I'm going to go, if you remember, since we're doing statistics, I'm going to do zoom, and then I'm going to arrow down to zoom stats. Oops, zoom stat. And I'm going to hit enter there. All right, looks like that's my data. And now I want to create a line of best fit, and I can still use my calculator. And the way we do that is we go back to stat, okay? But this time we arrow over to calc, all right? And then I'm going to arrow down to my linear regression, number 4, and I'm going to hit enter. Okay, on your white calculators, this will pull up something. And it should say list 1, list 2, and calculate, and you're going to press calculate. On the yellow calculators, it's going to look more like mine, where you have to do second list 1, which is number 1, and then comma, and then second and list 2. And both of these things, what they're doing is they're telling the calculator which lists you put the data in. And then enter. And it's going to calculate my slope, which is A, because that's the coefficient of x, as 11.73, and it's going to calculate my y-intercept as 193.85. So my line of best fit would be, and let's go ahead and put it into my y equals, if I can remember. Let me write this down really quick so I can rewrite it when I get over there. Y equals 11.73x plus 193.85. Okay, y equals 11.73x, and the x is right here next to alpha. Don't use the star for x, it'll give you an error, plus 193.85. 193.85. Now the cool thing is, if we've gotten the correct line of best fit, when I go and I hit graph again, it should go directly through those points. I think the question on the test also asks you to interpret the y-intercept and to interpret the slope. So let's go back to my y equals. So if we interpret the slope, 11.73, that means that for every, and x was my total fat, right? So for every gram of fat, there is going to be 11.73 more calories, plus 193.85. That means if there were 0 grams of fat, it would still have 193.85 calories. And don't forget to look up on the wall. We have the sentence starters for slope and y-intercept. Please let me know tomorrow if you have any questions, because I know you don't have a calculator right in front of you this moment.